the joke.
Okay, I hope everything is fine. Hopefully, maybe. Oh, I remember something I wanted to do. I wanted to turn the feedback down. Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is working properly. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Car ahead, go low. Fleet car ahead, go high.
Kinda bothers me that my second monitor is freaking out. I better sort this out as soon as possible. Okay, that's better. No one is writing in chat. That's fine. That's fine. Is the game too loud? I hope it's not too loud. But who knows? Might be a little bit too loud. Race is in a few minutes.
Inside. You're up top, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Clear.
No, that was weird. Don't know if it was my fault or what.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear up top.
Can I get a mic check? Yeah, out and clear. Thank you.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, that's what they do. You are right on time. Already did one race here. Without qualifying, started from last and finished 11th out of 23. Managed to avoid most of the shit. But not all of it. On the very last laps, just got some shit happen to me. So hopefully this time I'm actually more confident about driving here. Apparently tires have been patched, so now cars are easier to drive a little bit. So that's good. Now that I'm feeling more confident, I'm gonna try to qualify. What is my number? I am number 4. That fucking sucks. I don't want to be number 4. God damn it. Oh well. I guess we're gonna just get embarrassed this time. That's fine. My I rating is too high anyway. Qualifying starting in a minute. Can't be arsed to go into practice. I should probably like zoom in a little bit on chat so it's easier to read. Yeah, that's better. I have to bring my OBS back. There we go. That's better. Haven't really practiced qualifying, but you really got to be... you got to have some balls to qualify. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. Probably I'm gonna do the first lap kind of easy, and the second lap I'm gonna try to push harder. When your tires are fresh, you can really afford to give more throttle in the turns. I haven't really figured out how much throttle exactly. Yeah, I see people doing under 30.2, that's pretty fucking good. I don't think I will be able to do that, but we'll see, I guess. Let me drive, game, please. Thank you very much.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
That felt bad, but okay. At least I didn't crash into a wall. Need to calm my tits a little bit next time.
One more lap.
that felt better. .28.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
That's not the worst, definitely, that I ever had. Two and a half minutes till qualify end. Let's see where we end up in the grid. Mike, you have fucking idiots in every race. That's just a thing that happens.
Mic check.
If you are in a race, there are idiots. That's
Can
just...
anybody give me some tips on this track with this
Give
car?
them.
Because it seems like I burn up the tires in the first 10 laps or so, and then I just end up falling way back.
Okay, I think the
Probably
game
not
is a
the
bit
only
too
one,
loud.
bro.
I'm gonna lower it a little bit.
But I don't know how to fix that problem.
That should be
Left wheel,
slightly
don't
better.
overdrive it and turn. I'm terrible at saving tires myself, so I'm the wrong person to ask. But
The last race was a league race.
Such is life.
And it's kind of different. This is official race. People don't really want to fuck up their safety rating and their I rating, but it didn't matter in the league race in ORSRL. Anyway, I'm gonna be back in a minute.
Do you give it gas in the turns, or are you just kind of giving it half throttle halfway through? What's your strategy? Tempo.
I don't know. It all depends. Try to drive it in as hard as you can. Let it roll. Get back on the throttle as soon as you can. I don't know.
What? Did I miss something while I was peeing? Every time before the race I get so nervous that I have to just go and pee. Otherwise, can't drive properly. So I guess we will be starting from third position. This is concerning. Hopefully I don't fuck up too badly. Probably I'm gonna get past, like, really easily in the start. Because I'm just too much of a pussy.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Well, I mean, what the strat? Just turn left. That's the strat. I mean, what kind of fucking strat do you think you can get? Not just a dumb question. Why would anyone answer a dumb question? Strat for the race. What strat? Try not to die. Since these races have no yellow flags, like every time you get murdered, that's like pretty much like you're fucked. If you cannot keep driving after an accident, if you have to go for fast repair. Pit, you don't need to pit in this race, that's just 35 laps, you have enough fuel, and your tires hold up for the race, and even if they didn't, still pitting would be too much of an issue. You don't need to pit. Just basically, I don't know, like he was, either he was a really strange guy, so you should stay the fuck away from him, or he is, I don't know, some kind of noob, I don't know, so you have to stay away from him still. Or he was trolling, I don't know, just to make everyone nervous. Hello, Logi.
Hey Greg, nice to see you in the poll, buddy.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. That was fun last race.
If I could not finish dead last, I would be so happy.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green flag. Green flag.
This could have gone worse, I suppose.
The old classic last one record.
I can't believe I made it through that.
Someone is already a lap down. That's amusing.
Blocking like that, punch your ass.
The guy behind me with the white car, he looks like a fast guy. Probably try something soon. And if not soon, probably after when I get my tires fucked. Because I will get my tires fucked. Because this is like the thing that I cannot do is to take care of my tires. I wear out my tires too much, always. This is why I'm not doing very well in NASCAR. Maybe I will learn, hopefully, one day. Why does this guy in front of me drive so close here to the left? Doesn't make sense. Maybe he knows something that I don't.
Come on, man.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Good job, Becker.
I'm so bad at turn 1. The white guy is closing in. That was a bit too close for comfort to the wall. But it felt pretty good in general. Like, I guess I have to give it less throttle now. Like, my tires are already slightly fucked apparently.
Outside, clear high.
Oh, he's going for it. Okay.
Keep high.
It was pretty obvious he was faster.
Still there, inside. Clear inside.
Now the pink guy is getting close. Well, I am getting slower. I have already destroyed my tires apparently. And now people are gonna start passing me. Oh, that's fine, that's fine.
Car inside. Still there, inside. Still there at the bottom. Stay high.
I
Clear.
see you.
That was really shitty.
The next car's the leader.
Taking a time bench. Trying to work with you.
Really? Okay.
Stay high, put the car on the low side. Still there, hold your line. Still there at the bottom.
I fucked up.
Clear.
Shit, I didn't realize there was enough space for him to squeeze through.
Car inside.
And now I actually had to brake,
Clear.
so that was a big problem. It's not that they are fast, it's just the time shit. That's the real issue here.
Number one, you just tell me what you want me to do when you want to pass.
Outside.
Never mind, I just went.
Keep low. Stay low. Keep low.
Still low, Mark.
Still there. Clear outside.
Okay, I defended a little bit. I almost feel proud for this. Because you see, my problem is that I don't really know how to race. I know how to drive, more or less. But when I'm racing, when I'm side by side with another car, I just don't really know what to do, and I just let them go. And this has always been my problem in iRacing, since forever. And in all these years I haven't fixed it, I just really don't know how to race properly.
Yeah, hello, Jack.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside. Outside. Outside is clear.
That was my fault.
Car outside.
I was kinda going into a wall,
Hold your line.
and I had to let off of the throttle so I don't crash into a wall. And he wasn't ready for that. That sucked. Oh, my tires are really fucked. Like, holy shit, the car just doesn't turn anymore.
Ten to go. Next time back.
Here it happened again. Okay, thank fuck that left car at least let us go without trouble. He didn't have to, but that was a very nice gesture from him. That guy behind me is gonna fuck me up.
Car outside. Clear up top.
Go ahead, Six.
5 to go. Inside. Stay high. Clear.
I could have probably blocked him like a total dickhead, but he got the speed and I didn't really feel like causing an accident if I tried to block him very aggressively.
Two left to go. 2 to go.
Man, I left too late.
Car inside. Clear.
I left too late into turn 1.
White flag. Stay smooth.
That guy behind me is a left car, so it doesn't matter.
Let him go.
There's the flag. It's over. Nice run. Solid work.
Well, when you qualify third and then you like drop down 7 positions, just without I don't know, fighting for them. That kind of shitty. Like, I just got passed by literally everyone who wanted to. So that wasn't good at all. Spotter always says good job if you are in top 10. If you're in top 10, Spotter says good job. If you are not, he says, ah, fuck you, you bastard. Learn to drive, you piece of shit. Okay, what time is it? The next one is in half an hour. Do you want to wait for half an hour to see another one, Mike? Wait, what? Check this out. I actually got plus I rating. What? How the fuck did that happen? Interesting. And I got plus safety rating, which is understandable because I got 0 accidents. So that's nice. And let's see, we got people. The lowest I rating was... where's the fucking I rating? 23. The lowest I rating was... this guy. With 1700 roughly. And the highest I rating was this guy with 2200. Well, I just kind of expected, like you see, I had number 4. And that kind of sort of means that you kind of have to finish 4th. But I guess, I don't know, I guess it still gives you enough. Like you see, it's just a little bit. But still. Well, I certainly don't mind this development. Anyway, let's sign up for another one. Can we even do that? Not from here, apparently. Ah, there we go. By the way, what split was that? That wasn't probably the top split, right? Probably wasn't the top split. There's been like 200 people signing up for the race. Yeah, it was second split. That's so nice when there are a lot of people driving. So you actually drive with people. Well, I kind of want to say on your level, but I'm not really on this level. Because you could see how easily everyone just went ahead and fucking passed me after a few laps because I destroyed my tires like a total fucking idiot. So that's not really my level of racing. So my I rating should be lower, really. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And yeah, back to your question, it doesn't really tell you shit. What do you mean every category? Hello? Okay, it's back. I don't know, for some reason my headphones disconnected for a moment there. What do you mean every category? Oh, yeah, kinda, sorta. Well, I haven't tried every car, obviously, but yeah, I did a little bit of rallycross. It was, you know, it was really fun when you have a rookie license and no I rating. And the first races in rallycross, those were like really fun, racing against noobs like that. But now I have like D license and a little bit of I rating, so I can't really compete very easily. Yeah, rallycross is not my thing. Dirt is not my thing. I'm just not good at that at all. I wanted to try those trucks. There are these like funny trucks. I think my sound is fucked again. Yeah, now it's working. Well, there are free cars. Let me actually see. Like, instead of practicing... Let's see if there is a list of free content, actually. Let's see the free cars.
Sorry about that.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Let's see, which one of these... It doesn't say... Ah, yeah, the green things are included. So let's see. Well, the practice. What practice do I need? I'm just. What I understand from this race is that I don't need to be such a dick in the beginning and maybe like drive a little bit more carefully. So yeah, this is free car street stock. I tried that. This is the first oval thing you do. This is Legends Ford. I did like one-time trial on it or something. That's just... I don't think anybody drives those. I did time trial in this when I was farming safety rating. This is like tiny cars and I think they drive on like super tiny tracks or something. This is old pickup. That's for pickup cup. That's like NASCAR oval stuff. I tried that. Some of the races in pickup cup are pretty funny. Man, that's not a whole lot of free cars, huh? Actually, now there are even less free cars because at some point, outdated cars that got replaced, those became free before, but now they don't do that. Now you have to pay for outdated cars as well. Like this, for example. Yeah, these old Xfinity cars. Like, I had them for free, but, like, you'll have to buy them now. Let's see what else is free here. In road cars. Mazda, that's the rookie road racing. I tried that. Cadillac, I tried that. That's an interesting car to drive. Pontiac, that's in production cup. Tried that as well. I wonder if these are free. I guess these aren't even free anymore, huh? Those were the old Mazdas. Those were the rookie Mazda cars before. But I guess they aren't, and you have to actually pay for them now. Well, that's kind of shit. And here, there's open wheels. Ah, yeah, this is free. This is the old Indy car. This one is free, and it's in...
Oh, that was close. Sorry.
Fun IndyCar stuff. I tried that as well. Let's see, dirt track. There is dirt street stock that should be free. Yeah, Dirt Legends. I haven't tried Dirt Legends, but I have tried dirt street stock, and I just don't understand how to drive on dirt. It's like fucking science, dirt ovals. These are the free prototypes. Spec Racer Ford actually counts as a prototype, huh?
We ran to 29.9. That's fast.
These are pretty cool cars. I think I did like one race maybe in Radical SR8. I think we tried them in
Yeah,
race
I'm still trying
07.
to figure out how the hell he ran that.
That's a fun car, but I haven't really driven it much. Maybe had like 1 or 2 races in it, maybe ever.
I've got down to
Spec
low
Racer 4, that's a
3130s.
fun little
My
car.
best is 30.
It's like
350.
really fucking crazy to drive, like really likes to spin. But
Mine's
I did
34.
a bunch of races in
Or
that.
30.4.
It's like pretty fun. This is one free rallycross car, and I tried rallycross. Yeah, and this is what I haven't tried. This is what I want to try. It's like Lucas Oil Off-Road series. That's the races with like crazy jumps and bullshit and cars like turning over. This is like pretty crazy stuff. That's something that I want to try, but I haven't gotten around to it.
No matter how hard I try, everybody always drives away from me on this track.
Okay, now back to spinning. Where's my iRacing? There it is.
I picked up 2 seconds practicing. Man, practicing.
Like, I don't know how good dirt stuff in iRacing is. Like, it feels very fun. It's very fun to drive, but I don't know, like, maybe if you like dirt, you're just better off buying, like, Dirt Rally, you know? Where you can, you know, just have rally and rallycross and that kind of stuff without having to pay, like, $10 per month.
My bad, man. I had to get by the kids. My bad.
iRacing is best at ovals. I think there are pretty much no other good oval games. Well, Dirt Rally is supposed to be better, Mike. Like the Dirt series, like just the Dirt, those are arcadey, that's true. But Dirt Rally, that's supposed to be closer to sim. I played Dirt Rally 1 a little bit, but that was pretty much when I was very new to racing. I like pretty much just got my wheel and I tried playing Dirt Rally and I couldn't understand shit. And I was just like, okay, fuck this crap, I don't understand how it works. Now I would have a better time with it, but I haven't tried it ever since.
Go low. Car inside. Clear inside.
Damn, man, you got the apron. My bad.
Yeah. Like, you remember how I said that I was in second split? There were like 10 splits or something.
Good job.
8 splits maybe, I haven't paid attention, and I was in second split. And there were 23 cars. So we had people from like 1700 to 2200 iRating. And so the first split had people like 2200 and above. And the third split had people with iRating lower than 1700 and, you know, and so on and so forth. Because you can't really fit all the cars on the track. There's only so many pit stalls. Like, maybe you could fit like 50 cars here at best. But since this is, you know, this is D-Class, this is only one step above noob races. So it doesn't have very large fields. And yellow flags. No yellow flags as well.
Slow car down low, go high. Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Well, not necessarily.
I was going for a qualifying lap. My bad, guys.
Well, yeah, I guess it would be pretty bad, maybe. I'm sorry, what the fuck was that move? The guy just goes and just fucking bumps me for no reason whatsoever.
What I did that?
Just goes fucking turns me around, like what the shit.
That was good.
No, practice doesn't matter. Like this practice. This is open practice. Here it doesn't matter. Those 3 minutes of practice before the race on the race server, those do matter, but at reduced rate. It's like they count as half of incidents, sorta. During practice and qualifying, you don't get like full penalty for incident points. In open practice, this doesn't matter. It matters in time trials. It also matters in unofficial races for reduced race as well. Unofficial races, those happen when you have people signed up for the race, but there is not enough people. Like, not enough cars. And so the race still starts, but it's unofficial, so the points, the championship points don't count, and your I rating doesn't count.
I'm backward. I stay up.
But your safety rating counts at reduced rate, like in time trials.
Car inside. Clear inside.
I need to figure out how to destroy my tires less. I think in the beginning of the race, I felt too much pressure not to fuck up at the start. So I was going too fast, turning my wheel too much, giving it too much throttle. When I calmed down a little bit, it was already too late because my tires were already gone. And in the end, I was still not used to the shitty tires that I gave myself. And I wasn't lifting early enough, especially for turn 1. Because like turn 3, 4, that's pretty easy. But turn 1, 2, that's a bit more tricky, a bit more scary.
Car stopped up high. Go low.
Okay, how much time is it? Oh, the race is pretty soon actually. That's good. Because like when you want to do races in a row, you just kind of have to like sit there between races and like, derp, what do I do now? I just had a 35 laps race, I don't really want to practice. Derp. But I guess this went by pretty quickly. Mostly because we were looking at cars. So thank you, Mike, for asking that question about cars. Yeah, I don't think I can handle speed running in between the races. Yeah, mad racing probably not the brightest idea ever. At least these races are every hour and not every 2 hours, like higher license races. Imagine sitting in practice for 1 hour and a half. Yeah, no thanks. Well, Mike, would you prefer if they said you're the guy who speedruns LBA? Would you have preferred if they said that? Oh yeah, this is the point where I need to calm my tits in turn 1.
Car stop down low. Go high. Car inside. Keep high.
I kinda wanted to let him go on the outside. But he's like, nope, I want inside. Well, okay then, friend. I actually played GTA 2 a little bit recently, just to remember what it feels like. And it feels like shit! Well, not really. I wasn't timing it,
Go high.
so it was like a casual playthrough more or less. So it wasn't horrible. But if I was timing it, then I'd be pretty mad, probably.
Outside. Clear outside if you want to.
Man, I'm still destroying my fucking tires. Right now I'm just cruising pretty much, not even try-harding, and my tires are still gone. That's really unfortunate. The memes, you mean the dupe? Yeah, that was unfortunate. About time.
How do you do?
Okay, 7 minutes. My clock is wrong by 7 minutes on my phone, roughly. I had it like this for, I don't know, probably years. And I kinda like it, so I don't change it back to proper time. Let's see. I am number 6 this time. This is slightly better. So I'm not gonna feel quite as bad when everyone passes me right before the end. Matthew Anderson 10. Imagine making 10 accounts for iRacing. People actually did that, you know, because there was that promotion code. I don't know if it still exists. It probably should still exist, but I don't know. Basically, for new accounts, you had 3 months for $5, and so people used this promo code to make them new accounts. Well, obviously, you cannot buy any new additional content for
Hey, there's no cautions, right?
this strategy, so
Correct.
they could only race
Haven't ran all for a
rookie
while.
stuff and shit. I actually have a second account. There was
I'm a big caution.
some ORSRL stuff that I wanted to race, and I didn't have an active
I've
account.
been running Xfinity, and I love having cautions.
And for some
Like, not all the
reason,
time, but
I
every
couldn't
once in a while.
spare like $10 or something. So I made a new account.
Especially if you get after a big lead or something, and you think you can catch the leader, but you got too many lap traffic or something, you know what I mean?
10-4.
Well, there's participation rewards, and I think you can make like actual money from Pro Series, but I don't know about that. Like, I'm hoping to get my $4 out of this series. This is like my 4th week I'm racing in this season. And I need to make it 9 weeks. I will show you after the race. I think it's $4 for D class. I don't actually remember.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
The first lap felt good.
All lap.
Let's see what it's gonna be.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
30.21. My qualifying lap in the previous race was 30.28. So I did a little bit better this time. That's good. But strength of field is higher, so we'll see where we end up. In the meantime, I'm gonna go away for a minute.
Mic check. Is anyone listening?
10-4.
Hello.
For these participation
Yes,
points,
yes,
does it
I
go
am,
by
and
race
that's you
per track,
hectate,
or is
right?
it like you
Like,
just knock
sorry,
out all four
I
requirements on
forgot.
one track?
Anyway, be back in a minute.
If you're talking about to get promoted, you could do 4 today, and it would count, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Everybody else turn off the fans. I'm glad I did, because I didn't see that lap. That was terrible.
That was my fastest lap I've ran at this track. I've only been there twice, but that was my fastest one. Won't stay up there though. The tires fall too much. I end up losing a bunch of spots.
Yeah, 31, good for second time. It is all about conserving your tires to a point, or just waiting for everybody else to not.
Do you just run kind of like the midline through the turns and just give it a little bit of gas?
Yeah, I just usually roll up going to the corner and just wait till I feel it rotate, and it's about midway, get back into it. It just feels like you're really taking it easy, but it pays off in the end. I think my right front's at 65, 66 the last two races.
I'm gonna try that.
1, 2 of them.
Hopefully, maybe. Gonna try to take it easy in the beginning.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
And of course, you gotta avoid the wrecks to be able to get up front too.
It's been pretty clean just over the weekend. I've only seen like 2 crashes in 6 races.
Well, the one I did Friday night, it was a big crash fest. It kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, you'll get those, I guess.
Do you actually want to do an Intel percent run?
Like a huge wreck or something?
It's about time
Cars or what?
GT had competition. Someone needs to
it's
do
like
glitchless as
5,
well,
like
so GT can
3,
just
2 or
sit
3
on
car
it
wrecks.
and be a world record holder.
Okay.
That's cool, that's cool.
Like I was coming out of pit on one of them, they wrecked and I got hit, and I was just in pit.
Oh, that's terrible.
That is bad luck.
Someone is burning their fuel. That's gonna help them so much. Well, I don't know, Intel percent seems like a cool run. It's kinda long. Like, I would probably do Intel percent if it wasn't so long. So you'd better find some cool skips. I don't really want to do runs that are longer than 1 hour and something. That's about the limit of how much I can stay concentrated on the thing that I'm doing. This is blasphemy. Everybody knows that in speedruns you want to play as little of the game as possible. This goes against everything.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Fucked up the start a little bit. But that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to take it easy in the beginning. It's fine if people pass me. Yeah, I had a pretty good qualifying. But you see, qualifying is just 2 laps. And the race is 35 laps. In 35 laps, I destroy my tires. And people pass me very easily. But in qualifying, you don't have to worry about that. You just have to do a fast lap and that's it. So I can have a good qualifying, but then when I'm racing, I usually lose positions very quickly, very easily. But this time I'm trying to go easy in the beginning, and maybe it will help me to take better care of my tires. So in the second part of the race, second half of the race, I will have a little bit of an advantage. But I don't know, probably like everyone here just can work with tires better than I do. So I don't know how much is this gonna help. Yeah, you have enough fuel. And if you are not an idiot, like your tires should hold 35 laps. I am an idiot, unfortunately. But oh well, such is life. Oh, he's going for it. Okay, you can have it. He can have it.
Clear inside.
He was making me nervous. I'd rather have him in front, so I can drive as slowly as I want without worrying about him crashing into my ass or anything.
Inside 14.
Yeah, drafting helps a lot on ovals. But I think it's more important on super speedways. Like, I'm not sure how much you can do with drafting on just regular speedways. I guess it's good for passing. Like you're in slipstream, you gain that little boost of speed that you need to pass, and then you get out of slipstream and just pass the dude.
Outside.
Let's go 7. 7, let's catch these guys.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
I didn't really want to do that, but he kinda fucked up.
Back in third, keep hustling.
If he wants it back, he can have it. I just don't really know much about ovals, you know. This oval championship that is happening right now in ORSRL kinda ignited my interest a little bit. So I thought, hey, ovals are kinda pretty cool. Maybe I should try to do more of them. And this is why I bought this car and decided to drive in this series. Because I thought, if I'm gonna try to learn NASCAR, might as well start learning from D-Class series. You know what? You can have it.
The car inside.
I know he wants it.
Stay high with the car on the low side. Clear.
Now this guy probably wants it too. That's fine. You can have it.
Car inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear inside.
Oh shit. Okay.
Outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear high.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It is very important in NASCAR. Like on roads, it's still important, not quite as much. Because on NASCAR, you're just like turning left. On roads, you can be just, you know, better at some turns. And like worse at the others. And there's like a lot of turning going on both sides. And everyone kind of wears their tires out more or less the same. But on ovals, that's just like 2 turns. Well, technically 4, but it's just like you have to turn left 2 times and everything counts. Like literally every little bit of grip that you can have counts.
We all stay in line, we're gonna catch these guys.
And so that's why tires are so important. And I don't know how tires work in Assetto Corsa, but I haven't really felt like any different.
There's a wreck, check up.
I'm spinning.
That wall is a son of a bitch.
Like even after the slides, if you like drift around like a crazy maniac, like it doesn't really feel like your tires lose too much grip in Assetto Corsa. Well, I guess people have been saying that the tires in iRacing are like pretty fucked, and that's what they mean. Like it's like the tire wear is like too much. There's like not enough grip, that sort of thing. That's what people have been saying about iRacing. I guess they are true. I guess the things that are saying that are true. That there is indeed like too much problems with tires. But I don't know, I kinda like it.
Me?
You see, I haven't really driven a car in real life. Definitely not a fucking sports car, definitely not a fucking NASCAR vehicle. So I don't really know how it's supposed to be in real life. So I just kinda enjoy what we have here. It works, it's difficult to master, it's interesting. So I just appreciate it. And people can complain like, oh, it's not realistic. Well, quite honestly, I don't really give a shit. Oh boy, that left guy is a douchebag. Jesus Christ.
Hey, two-car, did that guy like flip the outside wall and then just swing back down, or what happened?
Please let me go. Thank you very much.
Stay low. There is a car on the high
I
side.
apologize. Sorry,
Outside,
I'm just
clear.
at the parking lot I was going to and I ran him over. My bad.
Sorry guys, I see you like have some questions in chat. I cannot really read them at the moment. I will answer them after the race. Well, actually I can try to read them. Is there any way to even know the condition of the tires outside of feeling it? No. There is no way. Like if I go into the pit lane right now, if I go into my pit box, they will tell me. But right now when I'm driving, there is no way. You just feel that there is less grip. You just feel that the car doesn't turn. You feel that you need to drive slower through the corners. And that's the only kind of information you have from tires.
Nah, this is when the race gets good.
Not when you're leading.
Smiler Bull told me that I had my tires too cold.
You burn them up?
My tires too cold, so I think it's somewhat important. Yeah, tire temperature is important. Because you see, like, you know how you can adjust tire pressure, right?
I'm probably off the throttle halfway through the corner.
And if you have lower pressure, you kind of have like more grip,
Yeah,
sort of.
Pretty normal. You're probably not too far off.
And like when your tires have high pressure, you kind of have more speed. Well, at least that's how I understand it. Like, don't really quote me on that because I don't know shit about tire setups. So when the tires are cold, they are kind of not in optimal condition really. Because when tires heat up, their pressure rises, the tire pressure rises. So when you're setting up your car, you need to set up like cold tire pressure, and then the tires warm up and you have proper tire pressure, like, you know, in the middle of the race or something, like after a few laps at least.
I got fresh tires, but
And that's how it worked. And when I was driving before, like a few years ago, I used to change my tire pressure based on track temperature. Like you go into the race session, you check the weather, and if the weather is cold, you just add extra pressure, like a click or two. And the same with hot weather, like in hot weather you need lower pressure. But right now I'm actually not sure if any of that is true. Because apparently, like, just about everything has tire warmers. So like your tires are already warmed up when you get out of pits. And I don't know if you still need to adjust your pressure like that. If pros, real drivers, don't complain much about it, and it's more than okay for me. Actually, pro, real drivers complain about iRacing the most. Because they are like, what the fuck? If I do this in a real car, it doesn't happen. iRacing is too difficult. That's what pro drivers say. That's not realistic. Oh, that guy fucked up. Shit.
Outside. Keep low.
That was a bit terrible.
Keep low.
What are you doing, Tim?
Clear outside.
That was Moncaes. He will probably take it back, but that's fine.
Do you have fresh tires, Clive?
5 laps to go. You're back in 4th position.
Who?
That lap car that's passing the hole.
Yeah, I'm number 5. Yeah, I got fresh tires.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can tell.
Last few laps. How do you feel your tires are holding up
No,
this
apparently
time?
everybody on the high side. I'm about to go get these guys.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear.
This time? Yeah, you see this guy? He's a lap down, so he was in pits probably after a crash, and he has new tires. And you can see how he just destroyed me completely with his new tires. That's the tire difference. This time, we've taken it more easy. It's definitely better. It's definitely much better. Like, I'm still having a little trouble, like I can feel the tire wear is still there. But I'm having a much easier time driving right now. Compared to the previous race that we just did.
Two laps to go. 2 to go.
Good win there. Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Ain't over yet.
Well, from 5th place looking on up.
I fucked up.
everybody's tires
I fucked up.
literally rocked.
Car inside.
Where's that big wreck you guys
Down
found?
there. Hold your line. Clear.
I hope it ain't you, because I'm coming up on you soon.
It's coming, don't worry.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Hey, Tan, I'm sorry about that. I think I sent it in a bit too hard. I didn't think that would happen.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Gonna be a hell of a
Still there.
finish.
Hold your line.
Second.
Clear high.
I don't count. I'm trying to let y'all go, but
I was hoping I could maybe fight for one more position, but that left guy kind of fucked it up.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Well, this was a very nice race.
Nice, folks. We made it.
Chicken flag. Chicken flag. Nice run. Solid work.
Last race I finished, what, 10th, I think, right? I finished 10th. This time I finished
14th
5th
to 4th.
with number 6.
Qualifying.
So I actually finished above my number, which is a great result.
Get a chance, Aaron. We want you right front to that.
And this is just it. This was just me taking it easy in the beginning. This is the difference between like shitty tire management and better tire management. Like, holy shit. This is what NASCAR is all about.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. All clear. Punch it.
28% on your right front.
No what?
Well, that was very nice. It was very, very nice.
I had 61 because I was saving the first half and I still couldn't catch you guys.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Good lord.
Okay, let's see how well we did this time. Plus 58 I rating. I got 2000 again. Come on. I shouldn't have 2000. I should have 1800 or something. This is too much. Oof. Some safety rating. That's nice. That's nice to have like a safety margin before we don't drop into B3. Yeah, 5th and I started 3rd. And last time it was like 10th and I started 3rd. Like fucking tire management. Holy shit. Okay, okay. So this is nice. This is really nice. Let's see what the I ratings were. Number 24 had 1700 and number 1 had 1900. Yeah, 1900. Interesting. So the ratings. No, wait. What? Ah, yeah, that guy just lost a bunch of rating. Yeah, that's fine. So as you can see, it was a bit more balanced this time. Last time we had the dude with like what 2200 I rating, right? And this time the highest dude was what, 2100. A bit more balanced. But Sof was higher overall, so that's interesting. The guy that bumped me. Which guy? The guy that bumped me was in the practice. And I don't even know if he was in this race or not. I didn't remember his name. It was a like different session. There is open practice, which is like on a separate server. And then there is the race, which is on different server. And I don't remember who that guy was and what his name was, and it doesn't really matter anyway. There was one contact that I had with some dude. I just kind of like bumped him a little bit on the side. Green car. Well, there is this green car. Tyler Blankenship. Let's see. There was just contact. That means he hit the wall. But no car contact in the end here. So that wasn't him probably. I think it was one of the leaders maybe. I don't know. I actually should have watched that on replay. It was kind of like a bit of a questionable moment, that side contact. Well, nobody died, so it wasn't an issue. But still, probably should have looked at it. Oh well. Mike, I don't know, but you probably shouldn't add everyone in your recommendations channel. Just saying. Well, I don't think I'm gonna race anymore. I guess I could do one more technically, but I don't really want to, because this race felt really good, and if the next race is gonna feel like shit. Number 11. Number 11, you say? Thank you, Hectate. Number 11. Number 11. He finished third. Well, even if they mute the channel, they are gonna still receive notifications. No, that wasn't number 11. Number 11 had no contacts whatsoever. It must have been someone else I had 0x contact with. Wasn't this guy? No. Wasn't this guy? God damn it. Oh, I'm not showing you the screen. Laps. Wasn't this guy? Wasn't this guy? Could have been a lapped car. No. Did it even go into my... Oh, it didn't even go into my lap list. I guess maybe 0x just don't get recorded. Well, in that case, we will never know. I guess it could have been 11 then. If 0x don't get recorded, could have been 11. I don't know. Well, whatever. Nobody died, no harm done. Okay, anyway, I guess I'm just gonna stop now. This was fun. I wanted to do this for a while. I wanted to do it last week with Skip Barber on Laguna Seca, but I was too lazy. This was good. This was good. I want to do more of this, but you know, it's just kind of like it's hard to start doing it, you know, because you're just sitting here and you're like I don't want to do anything. But once you actually sign up for the race and you start racing, it's actually fun. But like to make yourself actually start doing it, that's like a bit of a challenge. That's probably... Hello? Yeah, we're back. Man, I wish my USB ports weren't fucked. Because like every time I switch off my wheel, something shuts down for a moment. It's like pretty annoying. Skip Barber. Skip Barber is a nice car, yeah. Let's see what is actually in Skip Barber this week. Maybe we could try that in Corsa for shits and giggles. Skip Barber race series. Today in Skip Barber we have Donington. I don't have Donington in iRacing. And I don't think there is Donington in Assetto Corsa unless there is a mod for it. Probably there is a mod for it. I remember Donington from Grid. I think it's a fun track. And it's a national configuration. So you don't have to do like this part of the track, and this is what gave me the most trouble, these hairpins. I remember that from Grid. Oh well. Anyway. Oh yeah, race participation. You should have reminded me. Let's see. Account my race participation. Let's see. Is there an explanation somewhere? Race participation policy, there it is. Race participation. Up to $10 per season. Yeah, so $10 is the limit. Let's see. Yeah, it's $4 for C and D. Ah, that's how it is. $4 for C and D, and $7 for A and B. And if you do both, the maximum is $10. Yes. And as you can see, I got here 4 out of 9 weeks. This season is 13 weeks, and there are 4 drop weeks. So you got to do 9 races in the season to qualify for race participation. And did you expect? Come on, Mike. No. Also, like, Mike, there is another catch to this. You will see. I will explain in a moment. What was I gonna do? Well, yeah, whatever. You can get $10 in season, and 1 month costs roughly $10, I guess. So it's, I think it's more than $10 actually, if you pay for just 1 month. But still, it's a pretty nice discount. But yeah, the other thing, like you see, where is Arkham Menards? Arkham Menards Racing, Arkham Menards series. So let's see schedule, right? And you got these 13 tracks here. So let's count free tracks. Well, first of all, the car isn't free. This isn't a free car. I had to pay for it. So let's see how much cars are worth store by cars. Let's see. Let's compare it to super late model, I guess. Super late model is probably should cost the same amount. Internet, can you work, please? Like, please, internet. Yeah, it is outrageously expensive, Hectate. This is the most expensive sim out of all sims available, and it's just absolutely outrageous how much everything costs. But there is no alternative, unfortunately. There is just no alternative. There is Assetto Corsa Competizione. So this kind of aspires to be a challenger to iRacing, because they also have like official races and crap, and they have like a bunch of ratings and all that stuff. But it's still not quite there. We'll see if it gets there. And it only has like GT3, and I think GT4 was released recently for Assetto Corsa Competizione, so I don't know. I personally, GT3 doesn't really do much for me. Like, they are not very cool to drive. They're just like, they don't really have character. They have like fucking ABS and traction control and all that shit, and the car just drives itself. You know. So let's see. Where is super late model? There it is. Super late model, $12. So I paid already $12 for the car at the start of the season. Now let's see the schedule. This is free. This is free. 1, 2, 3. This is free. 4, 5, 6. This is 6 free tracks you have. 6 free tracks. And you need to do 9 in order to get money. So you pay the $12 for the car, and you need to pay like I don't know, $15. I guess tracks are $15. Let's see. Ovals. Let's see, where is Iowa? Iowa Speedway, $15. And you have to pay $15 times 3 for tracks. And after you do that, you can get your $4. It was mine. It was mine probably. Probably was mine. So let's get back to schedule. So you get like six free tracks. I already had Chicagoland because I bought it way back in the day, Chicagoland, for something. I think it was some other league that I wanted to participate in, but then I didn't, or something. I already had Chicagoland, and I already have Watkins Glen because this is a road track and it's a pretty cool road track, and I already have it. So that makes it 8 tracks. And I'm gonna buy Worldwide Technology Raceway. I think it's cheaper actually. Let's see, Worldwide Technology Raceway. I think it was cheaper. Yeah, it's just 12 bucks. I was deciding between Worldwide Technology and Iowa, because the rest of the tracks are short tracks. I don't really want short tracks. I want speedways at least. So I already paid 12 bucks for the car, and I'm gonna pay 12 bucks more for the track next week. Just so I can get my $4 of iRacing credit. So that's not a very wise investment. No, short tracks are cool. But it's just, you know, it's just like so much pressure, like you are turning constantly. You just cannot relax for a fucking second. Like here on Texas, I could at least relax and read chat on the straights. On short tracks, you just fucking try hard 100% of the time. And I don't really like that. Unfortunately. But short tracks can be fun. Like, for example, Street Stock, that's the rookie car. There is Street Stock CE series, and those are on short tracks, and that is very fun. Oh, hello, Sayandam. Well, you mean just the particular car in question? The car in question that I bought was this Arca Menard's Chevrolet Impala. That's what I bought. But like, if you mean just all the cars that I have, let's see what I have. I bought this Daytona prototype. I think I did like a couple races with it. I bought it back in the day when it was the new hot thing. And all my friends were driving it, but I never raced it really. I bought Ford. This one I do not regret, because this Ford is a cool car and I did a lot of races with it. I bought this thing modified. And I just bought them because of how they look. Like, these cars are just like freaking crazy. I just saw them and I'm like, what the fuck? I want to have this. Just look at this. Just freaking look at this. Those are also short tracks cars, by the way. So I don't really race them much. I did some races in them. It's kind of fun. But I don't think I want to do this all the time. What else did I buy? No, at that store. This is what I have. I bought Skip Barber. I bought it for the previous ORSRL championship that I was streaming before. And it's a good car, and I don't regret buying it. I just did races last week with it. That's a good car. It's fun to drive. These cars, I think I got them for free. Yeah, these are the free cars. I bought some NASCAR. car. I don't remember which one was that. I think this one maybe. I bought some car. I remember buying some NASCAR car for the current A-class because I wanted to do the Daytona 500 with it. It's like one of those. I don't remember which one was that. I think probably this one. Probably this one, Ford Fusion 2016. And that's it. But yeah, all this shit is way too fucking expensive. This game is way too fucking expensive. And if Competizione actually, well, I don't even know if my PC can run Competizione. Probably not. So I'd have to upgrade. Well, whatever. If Competizione, Assetto Corsa Competizione, can actually rival iRacing in terms of online organized races, then that would be probably a good thing. Because iRacing will have to get their shit together and maybe lower prices. Actually, they did the opposite recently. Like all the outdated cars that I have here, like you see this legacy, all this legacy shit, it was free before. But now they made it paid. Like you see, it's just $3 though, so it's pretty cheap. All the legacy shit is pretty cheap, but still, it's kind of what the fuck. They gave it away for free before, but now they're like, oh, you gotta pay for it, motherfuckers. Like some people are joking that iRacing is kind of more expensive than real life racing. I kind of doubt that it is true, but it's funny to joke about at least. Well, anyway, got to stop here. Had good races. Thank you guys for watching, for being here. It's very nice. Well, I don't know. You see, the problem is that they aren't really gonna do much for this because these cars are legacy and they are not used anywhere. There are no official series that use outdated cars. So the only reason you'd buy those if you want to participate in some league or something that uses these cars. That's about the only reason. And I don't think a lot of people will do that. So I don't know, it's kind of like a really strange decision. Like the type of decision that just makes people mad and gives them little profit. Well, anyway, another beer. No. I had enough beers, and by enough beers I mean 1 cup of water in between the races. Anyway, stopping now. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Hopefully I can get my shit together and stream iRacing a little bit more, but I'm lazy. I'm a lazy fucker. I'm sorry. So yeah, goodbye. See you next time.